Hello, and welcome back to Food and Travel by Slim. Today I am bringing you the recipe of the authentic Jamaican sweet potato pudding. Very easy to prepare using ingredients you already have in your kitchen. If you would like to support this channel, please subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Now let's get started. Now here are the two main ingredients. We're using native coconut, which is grown in the Caribbean, and two sweet potatoes. These are the authentic, real Jamaican potatoes, not the one from, for example, Honduras. Those types, they are usually of a more watery texture. These ones now, they are more of a solid texture, so it will give you a better result. Now we're using a piece of we're going to be using maybe a quarter pound of this yam. It is the yellow yam, and it can be used as a binding agent. Other types of ground provision can be used as well, such as cocoa, dasheen, white yam. Any other type of ground provision will also provide this binding agent. So this is the coconut, just showing you how you go ahead and extract the water from the coconut, and you can actually drink the water from the coconut. It's very refreshing and has a lot of health benefits. So once we remove the water, we go ahead and crack the coconut entirely open. And I'm just going to be showing you how you can remove the coconut itself from the shell, because it's a very challenging process if you don't know how to get the coconut out of the husk. So we're using like a bread knife, no sharp edges, so if the knife slips, you don't have an accident, or you won't get cut that easily, because the edge of the knife is not sharp, and it doesn't have a point. So just a lot of pressure has to be exerted in removing the coconut itself from the shell. We're just going to now peel the potato, have it washed and ready for grating. And now we're just grating the yam on top of the sweet potato. And as I said, this is going to be the binding agent for the pudding. It's going to make it so moist and so easy to consume. So in order to extract the milk from the coconut, we're just going to be blending it. You can choose to grate it using a grater, just as how we grated the sweet potato, but we are just choosing to blend it in the interest of time. Now that the coconut has been blended, I'm just juicing it using my hand with a strainer. So I'm basically pouring the coconut mixture, the trash and the milk and all in the strainer, and then I'm using my hand to squeeze the juice from it. The juice now is gonna be caught in the bowl below the strainer. To 3 cups of coconut milk, I am adding a little bit of salt, 1 teaspoon white rum to help with preserving the pudding, 2 teaspoons vanilla, 1 teaspoon mixed flavoring, and a half a cup of sugar, just using that only for now because I don't want the pudding so sweet. So, but however, you can sweeten to taste. I will use the remaining sugar for the custard to go on top of the pudding later on. So here in this pan I have the mixed sweet potato, grated yam, and some of the coconut trash, and now I'm adding my dry ingredients. So I've added 3 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and now I'm adding 2 cups of cornmeal, also 2 teaspoons of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and 1 teaspoon ginger. That's the powdered or the grounded ginger. And now I'm adding a 1/4 cup of shredded coconut flakes. That's gonna help to give the mixture some texture and also with the flavor from the coconut. And I am combining this. And as I combine it, I will be going ahead and adding the coconut milk with the spices. So just gradually adding the milk and the spices as I combine the mixture. So the mixture is complete, and to top things off I'm adding a piece of butter. This is gonna give it a nice flavor. And if you look at the texture of the mixture, it's not super runny, it's just in between. And to this pan, I've greased it. I've added some, light butter and dusted it with some flour, and this is going to ensure that the pudding doesn't get stick to the pan or it doesn't burn. See the mixture, it is nice and easy, not super runny, not too thick, and that is going to give the pudding a nice consistency. So here I'm just getting it ready for the oven, which I have preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm just gonna let that bake, and then I'll check back on it and I'll show you what's going on. So while the pudding is baking for about an hour and a half in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and do the custard to go on top of the pudding. So in the remaining coconut milk, I've added 2 teaspoons of vanilla and around 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm just mixing this together. Then I'm adding it to my pan with around 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder. And this I'm going to be adding to the fire for about 2 to 3 minutes, just for it to come together and ignite all those flavors. So after 1.5 hours has passed, I'm just going ahead to add the custard to the top of the pudding, and this is what it looks like. I'll be putting it back in the oven for another 40 minutes to continue cooking. So this is the potato pudding after 2.5 hours in the oven. It is now ready. I did went ahead and added a few raisins to half side of the pan because not everyone likes raisins. Now you have to let it sit and cool down properly for about 1 to 2 hours before you can start slicing it up. And look how beautiful that looks. It is so tempting, so delicious, that I didn't even wait until it cooled down properly. I went in and did cut out a slice of it. You can serve it with your favorite beverage. I chose to serve mine with some milk, and that is also refreshing. It is a very appetizing dessert. You can make it let's say on a Sunday, and it can last you throughout the week. You can serve it for breakfast, you can serve it for lunch, or just have it for a snack. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting this channel. See you next time.